What's up, baby girl? I'm back. How you going? Yeah, good, thanks. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can get this full face, soft glam look using the Viva Thalia X Motives Cosmetics palette. Yes, the full face, honey. Now, before we begin, full disclosure, full confession. Look at my nails. Okay, now, at the moment, I have corona nails. We are in lockdown. And then 2 weeks ago, the government said, yes, you can go out, you can do your nails. So I rushed down to get my nails done. And they were only done a week ago and 2 have already fallen off. So I am not happy. No, I am not happy, Jan, because why? The government has now told us that we can't go out again. So there's full restrictions. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I was absolutely forced to do the tutorial with 2 broken nails. Yes, I know. So what I'm going to start doing is doing my own nails because we can't be looking like this. Okay. So I just wanted to get that out before you sit there and in your head say, oh my God, she's doing this tutorial and she's got 2 broken nails. Yes, I got to you first, darling. I got to you first. So let's get into the tutorial, honey. Let's get started. And welcome to my full eye look tutorial using Viva Palette by Thalia X Motives Cosmetics. We're going to start off by going in with the Motives Cosmetics eye base, putting this all over the eye. And this is just so that we can have a nice base. So one, it can get rid of all the discoloration on your eyes. And also, so the eyeshadow sticks to it and makes it last longer. Do that and then just blend it in with your finger. So first up, we're going to go in with this color right here, which is called Sass. We're going to put this on a brush and we're going to put it all over the eyelid, starting from the top right underneath the brow bone, bring it all the way down to the lash line. Next step is to go in with this color here, which is called Hottie, and mix it with contour. These 2 colors, we're going to put it above the crease and then join it up with the outer third of the eye. Next step is to make the inside of the tear ducts pop. So what better way to do that than to use this color right here, which is gorgeous gold color, and it's called Sunbeam. We're going to put that right in the inner corner of the eye, like so. Next step is to go in with this color here, and it's called Heat, and it's, oh, I love this. It's got shades of pink, gold. It's kind of iridescent. What we're going to do is put that all over the eyelid, but leave that outer third, okay? So just tap it on. Okay, next step, we're going to go in with these 2 colors here, 1 and 2. So Frisky and Rhythm. One is metallic and one is the same color, but it's just a matte color. And this matte color is actually going to deepen this color up, okay? Because when you apply matte, metallics, they don't have as much depth and intensity. So we're going to increase the intensity by going in with Rhythm. You're going to put that on the outer third of the eye. So I've been leaving this color for Lucky last because I think out of all the colors, this is her main theme color. I'm talking about Thalia, okay, which is a gorgeous turquoise metallic. And it's called Splash. So we're going to go under here. That's where we're going to put it, okay? This is going to give you the wow factor. So put some splash on your brush and just go all the way under here. And don't worry about all this. It may look messy now, but we're going to clean it up. And you, honey, you're just going to be channeling Thalia, okay? Once you finish with that step, you're going to grab a little wet wipe and you're going to go under here and we're going to clean up on the side, okay, to create that angle so that when we when we apply our wings, we've already got the angle. So I've got my wet wipe, just gonna go under here. Now this part is really important. See here, just go in one quick swoop towards the brow. See that? See how soft that is? Okay, done both sides, and now we are ready for the wings. Next step, honey, is to apply your wings. So I'm going with Motive's liquid eyeliner Luxe Precision. Now, normally I do start from the inner eye, but I'm only going to start this time from the outer eye, okay? Because there's already a lot happening with my eyes. There's a lot. I don't want to make it too dramatic. We're just going to start from the center and then take it out to the end. It's just like this one, okay? Next step is to go in with your mascara, top and bottom. Going in with Motives Cosmetics Fiber Lush in black. Now, I don't have a lot of lashes. And if you're like me, then honey, not to worry, because we're going to be applying false lashes, all right? But get whatever you can on those itty bitty lashes, top and bottom. And look at that. You can see the, look at my fake blue eyes. It's picking up that gorgeous splash blue color under here. You know, fake blue eyes with my gorgeous blue shadow. Ah, divine. Next step is to go ahead and apply your false lashes if you're like me. If you want to add a little bit of drama, if you want to be a little bit extra, if you have tiny itty bitty little lashes and you just want to flutter about, then go ahead and apply your false lashes. I'm going in with these ones here by P. Louise. They're one of my favorites. Honestly, they are definitely one of my favorites. And this is in Dare. So go ahead, apply the lashes, and honey, come back to me. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. Honey, did you say I'm dramatic? All right, that brings us to the end of this little mini eye look. I think that's enough drama for one day. Let's take a close-up of this Thalia X Motives Cosmetics Viva Glam eye look. Alright, and welcome to your full face soft glam tutorial using Motives Cosmetics. We're going to start off by hydrating and moisturizing the face. I'm going in with this one, Lumiere de Vie Intensive Hand and Body Cream. I've already got a little bit here. Okay. And just because it says it's for your hands and your body doesn't mean that you can't apply it to your face. I like this one because it's moisturizing, it's hydrating, it's filled with rich ingredients. It's just going to nourish your skin. And it's not too thick, okay, and dense. It's great for an underbase for makeup, okay? Just put that all over your face. Look how red I'm getting. Whew. Next step. And of course, next step is to go in with the primer. Now, you know, if you've been watching my tutorials, I always prime my face. Okay, this is called Complexion Perfection Face Primer. And why do we need primer? Because it's going to fill in your pores. Okay. It's going to give it a nice base for the makeup to stick to. And when it fills in your pores, when the foundation goes on, it's going to give you that beautiful airbrushed effect, okay? So I just mainly put it here, down the center of my nose where I do have a lot of pores. In any cracks that I have here in my smile lines, just a little bit on my cheeks, and up here I do sort of tend to get quite a few pores. When you're finished with that, let's move on to the next step. Next, we're going in with our foundation. Now today I'm using Illuminating Liquid Foundation in the color Creamy Natural. And this is my favorite foundation. Look how much I have. Not a lot, guys. Not a lot. Because I do not want to look like a cake face. I love this because it really is creamy. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. It gives beautiful coverage. Okay. And you can layer it. So whenever I do my foundation application, I only ever do one layer. But if you wanted to give extra coverage, then you can just go in and layers. Now, excuse this little pimple. I was fine all week, and it would be the case that when I need to shoot a tutorial, that all my pimples pop out. So that's all it is. Apply it all over your face, and then you can go ahead and blend it in with either a sponge or a foundation brush. Today, I'm going to use a damp sponge. Next step is to highlight. So I'm going to be using this concealer by Motives Cosmetics, and it's in the color Amber. But I'm also going to be using the same illuminating foundation because I just find that this is so concentrated, which is a good thing, but I don't like the fact, I don't want to apply a paste for highlighting, okay? I want to mix it so that when I apply my highlighter and concealer, it's actually got much more of a wet base to actually apply on. I want it to be silky. All right, so we're gonna go under the eye. Okay, now do take it all the way up there. And I like to go right up against my nose. See that? Just to narrow out my nose. Okay, down the center. Just here. A little bit on the chin, just a little bit. Okay, and a little bit through here. Do the same to the other side, and then we're going to go ahead and blend it out. Next step is to contour. Now you can powder contour or you can cream contour. I'm going to cream contour because I want to really sculpt out my nose and my forehead. Okay, so what I've got here today is the Sculpt series by Motives Cosmetics, and I've mixed these two colors on the back of my hand with my illuminating foundation. And for the same reason, these are so concentrated that I don't just want to apply that straight on my face because it's very difficult to blend paste. Okay, so you can just mix it just like this. Go ahead, mix them together, and it's going to make it so much more easier to apply and also be a lot more blendable. All right, yes. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and just say that was the first time that I actually mixed the product and applied, and you can clearly see that that was way too much product. I mean, it's testimony for the product. It's great for the product because it shows that like these are highly concentrated. But yes, I just applied way too much. So now I have to clean it up. I'm actually going to go back in with the sponge, and what the sponge is going to do is going to pick up product. See how it's diffusing those lines? Yes, well, we all learn as we go along, don't we? Definitely won't be doing that again. Don't want it to look, you know, like mud face. Now, it's still very blendable. However, yeah, that was just way too much. And I spent a lot of time. I mean, look at that. Whoa. So what I'm doing now with a damp sponge is actually just picking up color, diffusing that color so that there's no lines, and taking it back to looking gorgeous and looking like skin again. All right, remember contouring is just for shaping the face, reshaping the face, I should say. All right, so right now what I'm doing with dark shadows is creating high cheekbones. Okay, so now look at that side. I'm not really finished, but just look at that as compared to that. Yeah. So just use a tiny, tiny little bit of that contour cream mixed with foundation next time. Okay, so for contouring, going in with this color right here from the Viva palette, and we're just going to deepen up that contour. Just a little bit more. We ain't done yet, honey. Yes. Next step is to go ahead and blush. So we're going to take this color right here, which is called Blush, and it's a beautiful dark berry color. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to apply it on the highest part of the cheeks and then blend it into the contour, bring it up here, and a touch on the nose. Next step is I'm going to do a little bit of baking down the side of my nose, underneath my eyes, and just under here to really accentuate those round cheekbones, okay? Now, if it's too much for you, then honey, you can skip this step, okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Using my Motives translucent powder, let's get started. Next step is to go ahead and highlight. So we're going to be using this color right here, highlight, and we're just going to do on the top of the cheekbones, just a tiny little bit. Now I like to go very slow when it comes to highlight. Okay, very, 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 very slow. Top of the cheekbones, top of the lips, a little on the chin, okay, and then I will do just a little bit here on the nose. Alrighty, so we are nearly at the finale of this final look. We are going to swatch and have a look what these two colors look like. So look, neutral or deep red? What do you think? Why don't we just try both and you can sound off and let me know what you think. There is a lot happening with my face. There is a lot happening with my eyes. So I would probably choose this one as my final look. But honey, you get the privilege of having a look at two today. Now let me just say that this is actually my favorite nude color in the whole collection. It's called Reveal Me. I just love it because the consistency, the formula is just so creamy. It's so easy to apply. And also, see this? Like, see how it's flat and also soft? It makes it very easy to get precise lines, okay? And then it finishes with a very, not dry and not wet, sort of in between, okay? So here's the swatch for you. Okay, so before I remove this and move on to the next color, I think I'm going to try this. Now, this is a gloss. Look how gorgeous it is. Motives by Lala. Okay, and it's in Soho Pink. And I think this would just top it off quite nicely. And I have to say that I prefer a neutral lip with a gloss. Yes, I just found that this sort of kind of looked a little bit dull at the end, you know. What do you think? Straight up nude, matte, or with a touch of gloss? Sound off in the comments below and let me know before we move on to the next colour. Next colour we're going to be going in with is this colour right here. Sorry, not sorry. A deep red colour. All right. Okay. Almost burgundy. Let's do it. And you know what? This color really surprised me. It looks so different. Like in here, it almost looks like a deep red, almost with a burnt orange undertone. But when it's on the lips, it almost looks like raspberry, cranberry. It's got a really deep pink to it once it's applied to the lips. And I just love that because look how it's picking up that color here. You know, on the eyes, right up there. Ties in nicely together. I kind of surprised myself actually. Now I think if you were going to go out, this is definitely a night color, no gloss needed. You can use this color if you just want to create a nice day look. But honey, this sorry not sorry, you definitely are not sorry for wearing this color. And that brings us to the end of this full face Thalia X Motives Cosmetics Viva Full Glam tutorial. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you need any help, then sound off on the comments below. Don't judge my nails. Don't judge my nails. Until next time, I'll see you on the next tutorial. Take care. Bye.